What we need to know before we walk out of this room is exactly where you are with this project.
Okay. Well, that's why I came here. Good. In front of you guys, I've given you all the reports that I've put together within the last week. And the best part about it is we are now on target to be under budget and on schedule. We've gotten a new dealer for our hardware, the last bits of hardware that we needed. We're now purchasing that for much less at a much reduced cost. And we worked all weekend in order to bring ourselves up to schedule. And we've completed everything that we planned on doing. We finished it all up.
You are on schedule now?
And we are now on schedule.
Patrick, that's very impressive. Very impressive. However, at this juncture, I must add that I do not believe that you are in control of the entire picture.
Right.
According to my conversations with several of the employees, and specifically Frank, he has indicated that you will not be ready on time. You will need an additional 3 weeks, and things are not fine.
Over the past 2 years, I've had this position for a reason, and Frank has had his position for a reason. This is my position. This is what I do every day. This is what I know about. I study this. I work this every single day. This is not Frank's position. That is why you guys have trusted me in the past to accomplish things. Because this is my job, and I understand what I'm doing, not Frank's job.
Frank's point that you are winding up 3 weeks behind your schedule, is that true?
Absolutely not.
Well, if that's true,
Can we be
that
certain
will
of that?
be very, very good. Let me float an idea. Is it possible, I mean, I think it is possible that you are being spread just a little thin. That your own time, after all, you're having to deal with everything we asked you about. You're having to deal with reorganizing the floor. You're having to deal with the quality control. You're having to deal with getting product out on the street. It may be that the wise move here would be to bump somebody up to sort of help you out. A #1 deputy.
I'm not opposed.
And we have tremendous confidence in you, Patrick. You're in a different place, and so are we. We know who you are, but...
More is being asked of you on this.
And we're not saying that we're going to bail you out.
Necessary
I can understand
for you
that.
to have help.
But I understand that, but I've proven that I can work very well on my own, and that I can accomplish a whole heck of a lot on my own, and I'm more than motivated enough to get things done. And it's not even a question.
All
If it
those
boiled
things
down
are
to-
true, but the problem now is we may look at the situation and say, no,
We're
it
not
looks
saying
good.
we won't.
We look under budget, we look on schedule.
Or that we have to bail you out.
But
That's not what
then,
we're saying.
if
But we
6
do.
weeks from now we find we're 3 months behind, everybody in this room is on the chop block.
I can fully understand where you guys are coming from. I can fully understand where you may see a need for me to have somebody else.
We want
It's
this
like-
project to pull the company out of the doldrums. It might be able to do so if
Win-win.
everything goes right.
Right.
And just now, there seemed to be some
It,
clues
you know,
that
there was
it's
like
not
maybe there was a
going
little slip there for a second, but we are back on track and we are working now, and there's no reason to fix something that ain't broke. How about a daily email? At the end of the day,
Oh, God.
I will give you a daily email with updated schedule numbers and updated budget numbers. Running
Now, by and
progress.
large, I like the idea of that kind of a running,
If all of a sudden the project
thing.
goes off track, you're right there.
and I think what we ought to do is give you a #2 whose job is specifically that email.
Excellent.
Someone keeping right on top of the numbers, right on top of the schedule, right beside you. What do you
Mr.
think?
Email.
Taking
Yes.
that responsibility off your shoulders, so you are free to do the rest of the work that needs to be done.
So what you're saying is that I continue to oversee the project. I continue to make sure everything
You do
happens.
what you were doing.
Oh, absolutely.
And then,
Absolutely.
I just have someone who's just collecting numbers for me. That's not a bad idea. Not that it's 100% necessary, but if it makes everybody feel better, I'm for making people feel better.